Kroger Tenderay Beef, no other beef so fresh can be so tender, presents Hearts in Harmony, transcribed.
You know, ladies, I've been in the meat business for many years. And during that time, I've never seen anything to anywhere near equal the freshness, the tenderness, and the juiciness of Kroger Tenderay Beef. But then you don't have to be an expert to know that Kroger Tenderay Beef is fresh-tasting, tender, and delicious. All that goodness is right there in every tempting bite. And it doesn't take an expert either to explain why Kroger Tenderay Beef is so scarce these days. The reason is simply that the farmers don't have any grain for cattle feeding, so Kroger's just can't get the top-quality grades of beef, the kind that's only used for Kroger Tenderay. But one of these days, we'll read in the newspapers that our good American grain has won the war against starvation overseas. And when that day comes, well, once again, we'll be able to sell you all you want of those juicy, fresh, and tender Kroger Tenderay steaks and roasts. In the meantime, we're doing everything we can to supply you with the best beef that is available.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for dropping in. And now, Hearts in Harmony. Steve Parker has received Penny's note telling him that she's resigned as head of the Rossville office of Parker Enterprises. Parker has to accept her resignation and now is on the verge of hearing even more startling news from Penny. He says,
I can tell by the look on your face, Penny, that I'm not going to like this.
Well, frankly, Steve, I don't like it either.
Now, what's this all about? This isn't the kind of homecoming I expected at all.
You shouldn't always expect things to be just as you expected them to be.
But I do. Maybe I'm spoiled. Now, you just listen to Steve Parker a minute, and he'll show you how silly you're being.
Steve, please don't make things any more difficult than they are, will you?
I'm not making anything difficult. You are. I come back to Rossville a free man, a wronged man.
Look, Steve, you ran away from the trouble you were in. If you hadn't run away, maybe there wouldn't have been as much trouble. You might at least have written a letter, gone to some town far away from where you were hiding, and dropped me just a postcard telling me you were all right. Steve, I deserved that much.
Oh, sure. Sure, I suppose I should have done that, but I forgot.
You forgot me?
No. I forgot how silly women are, always sitting around worrying.
If you had to sit around and worry about someone you thought you loved, you'd worry too.
Someone you thought you loved? Hey, what is this?
Look, Steve, don't you have any idea? When you got my note, didn't you? Well,
no. But if I didn't, I do now. Or do I?
You're going to make me tell it to you in just so many words, huh? Or are you going to be smart enough to guess what it is I'm trying to say?
I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm smart, except when it comes to guessing what's in a woman's mind. Then it's like trying to guess what shell the pea is under. Now you see it, now you don't.
Steve, this is no time to be flip. I'm serious about it. I'm trying to make you understand what's happened and how I feel and what I want you to do about it.
Well, go ahead. I understand English. You speak it. Speak it and I'll understand it.
Darling, listen to me.
What's this darling stuff? I thought I was...
You thought you were what?
Well, sort of in trouble with you.
Not in trouble, Steve. Just not what you were before.
Huh?
Steve, listen. I want to find a way of saying this without hurting you. Understand? And listen and be serious about it.
Oh, sure. You call me darling, so I guess everything's all right, eh?
No, everything isn't all right. Everything's all wrong.
But you still call me darling.
I call you darling because you are a darling to me. Look, Steve, the door to my heart isn't swinging or revolving as you think when I tell you something. I fell very much in love with you, and I think I still love you very much. The door to my heart's closed and locked, and you're inside my heart as you were when you went away. But, darling, I'm going to find the key and unlock the door and open it and let you out.
Penny, you're out of your mind.
No, I was out of my element when I agreed to marry you. was in a cloud of good and busy times that clouded my eyes and put a haze of grandeur around you that dimmed the edges that were sharp and unpleasant. Steve, you're wrong for me. I'm wrong for you. Darling, you know that.
Well, if I knew that, Penny, why did I ask you to marry me? If I thought that you were wrong for me, why did I hound you to become my wife?
Because I was a conquest as far as you were concerned. Just a conquest, Steve. Something and someone to be conquered. It was winning me that was important to you. Having me was secondary, not even important, really. Having me had been important to you the night you had to leave town, you told me your trouble. You even asked me to go with you.
What? Into hiding from the police?
Steve, you knew I loved you. I thought that you loved me. I'm one of those silly people who think it doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing as long as you're with someone you love.
Oh, come on now. Cut it out. You get a good night's rest, and we'll talk about marriage in the morning.
Tomorrow morning, the morning after, and on all the mornings to come, Steve, the answer's going to be the same. I'm not going to marry you. And one of these days we'll both be glad that something happened to keep us from waking up someday married. And unhappy about it.
You mean it, don't you? Marriage is out?
Marriage is very much out.
Okay.
No arguments.
No arguments.
Steve, you are, darling. The more I see of you, the more I realize why I fell in love with you. The more I know about you, the more I realize how lucky we are that we'll never be man and wife.
Hi, Penny.
Oh, Johnny, come in.
Thanks. Parker still here?
No, he left more than an hour ago.
Oh, sorry I missed him. I wanted to offer him my congratulations for being let off by the federal agents. Professor told me to let him go free this morning.
Yeah, I think I'll tell you before you find it out from someone else. I let him go free this afternoon, Johnny.
You mean you and Parker
No,
aren't...
we're not, Johnny. It just wasn't right. I realized that after the way he acted, running away the night before we got... Well, you know about that.
Yeah, sure.
Sit down.
No, I guess you don't want anyone around here just now, do you?
No, if you don't mind.
Oh, heck no. I know how you feel. Awfully sorry, Penny. If there's anything I can do...
Thanks, Johnny, but tomorrow morning I'll be as good as new. It wasn't easy to tell him. He's so good. He's always meant so well.
Sure, he's a regular guy. And to think I used to hate the sight of him.
Mm-hmm.
I had reason to hate him in the beginning. He did his best to make a chump of me every time I turned around.
He was jealous, Johnny.
Jealous of me? Oh. Say, maybe he was at that. Oh, no, I guess I ought to laugh at him, shouldn't I?
But you're not going to, are you?
You know I'm not. No, I remember how I lost you, thanks to my own stupidity. I know how he must feel.
Johnny, please.
No, we won't. I'll leave. Parker going to be in town a while?
No, he's leaving tomorrow. I'm going to the airport to see him off. Would you like to come with me?
No. That goodbye should be strictly between the two of you. He, staying at the hotel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'll, give him a ring. Maybe he'd like to go out with me tonight. He'll probably... Well, I'll be seeing you. Penny.
Johnny, you're not angry with me, are you?
Angry with you? Couldn't be, Penny. No matter what you did to me or to anyone else. No, Penny, I'm Johnny Keith. Remember me? Former boyfriend. Well, I'm not a boyfriend any longer, but I'm still Johnny Keith. Get it?
Got it.
Good. Bye, Penny.
Bye, Johnny. Oh, Johnny.
Hey, Penny. Penny, where are you?
I'm in the living room, Pat.
Hey, Penny, I saw a friend of yours downtown.
You did?
Uh-huh, good friend.
Who?
Steve Parker. Hey, now, look, sis, it's nothing to get pale about. It's okay.
What's okay?
I had a long talk with him. He sees your point. He doesn't blame you for not marrying him.
Pat, you're joking.
No, honest, sis, I wouldn't kid about a thing like this.
Yeah, but I don't understand.
You don't understand? Look, he's convinced he's not for you and you're not for him. He thinks he's a skunk for running out on you the night before the wedding, but he's glad he did now. It's busted up what could only have been a wrong deed.
Oh, Pat, did he really say that?
Uh-huh. Cross my heart and Scout's honor. And remember, I was an eagle. Penny, your worries are over. You didn't hurt Parker's feelings.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Wonderful. It's great. Hit those ivories, sister. You're a babe who was lost in the woods and got found.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm listening.
Well, I'm singing.
A rose must remain with the sun and the rain, or its lovely promise won't come true. To each his own, to each his own, and my own is you. What good is a song if the words just don't belong, and a dream must be a dream for two? No good alone, to each his own. For me, there's you. If a flame is to grow, there must be a glow. To open each door, there's a key. I need you, I know. I can't let you go. Your touch means too much to me. Two lips must insist on two more to be kissed, or they'll never know what love can do. To each his own, I've found my own, one and only you.
All right.
All right.
The song.
The song, the singer, and everything. Honest to Pete, cross my heart and Scout's honor, Penny, I think everything's all right.
Yes, everything's all right, or seems to be. But what did Johnny Keith mean when he said, I'm still Johnny Keith? And was Pat lying about Steve's acceptance of Penny's refusal to marry him just to make Penny feel better? Is there going to be trouble from Steve? Be sure to listen to the next dramatic episode of Hearts in Harmony.
Ladies, it's no secret that Kroger Tender Ray beef is scarce right now. And it's no secret either that at our Kroger stores we're making a wholehearted recommendation of something else that's tasty and tender and delicious. We're telling the ladies who do business at our Kroger stores that Kroger chickens are a mighty, mighty good buy. Young and plump and tender, they're honest-to-goodness country-tasting chickens. But see these firm-fleshed birds for yourself. Stop in at your Kroger store soon. Every member of the family is certain to be delighted when you surprise them with a real country-style chicken dinner. Incidentally, we're also recommending that you purchase plenty when you're buying Kroger chickens, for your family will naturally want extra helpings. Remember to visit your Kroger store soon, won't you?